Evet, YouTube yeni bir bölüme hoş geldin. Bizim Sigurd'un yanına gidiyoruz abi artık. Ana görevden devam edelim. Atlayın gemiye.
Let's go.
Ne taraftan gideceğiz? Sağdan değil, ikinci sağdan. İkinci aradan sağa döneceğiz. Buradan değil mi? Bir dakika bakayım. Aynen.
Hey! Sail! Catch the wind! Strike up a tune.
Gidelim bakalım. Saldım ben şu an, kendisi gidiyor. Çarptı.
Bring the sail in.
Peki abi.
More sail!
Adamın teknesinin içine ettik birazcık ama. Bundan değil, diğerinden. Biz buradan sığmayacak ki bu. Benonis.
Mast down.
Aa! Lol. Ne kadar güzel.
Raise the mast.
Medeniyet. Biraz önce medeniyet gördüm bu arada. Arka taraf çok iyiydi. O teknenin
Good sailing wind here, Eivor.
şeyinin inmesi daha iyiydi.
Sail out.
Buradan mı dönüyorduk? Bir dakika. Bir daha bakmam lazım. Aynen. Yol ayrımından devam.
We'll pick up from there.
Please help. Kesin o tuzak değil. Eminim tuzak değildir bu arada.
Now's not the time. Oh, sailing anywhere!
Bir tane daha. Dönmüyor.
Bring the mast down. Set the mast up.
Aç.
Can't raise the sail
We
yet.
can raise the sail in these waters.
Run up the sail.
Niye kullanılamıyor dedi en başta? Nereye kadar geldik? Yok mu şurada bir raid çıkartmamız 800 metrede? Yolu dümdüz takip edeceğiz ya. Bu ne? Raid şeysi. Abi raidlemeyeceğim şu anda. Müzik.
Stories must wait.
Müzik çalın, müzik. Aa, kar yağmaya başladı. Lan ne oluyor? Oğlum bir anda kışa girdik yine biz. Hayır ya. Lan kışa girdik ha.
Raptor.
Tamam. Tam mı gördük?
Raptor. Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarsons.
Hey! Be still!
Buraya gizli gizli girebileceğim mi? Bir de var. Sanmıyorum ama. Girmeme gerek var mı ki buraya? Tam danayı parçalamış. İbonumuz yok mu ya? Ne yapıyorsun? Paramparça olmuş o. Anglo-Sakson
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, I'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
Now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
Geberdi. Boyun üstüne düştü ama.
I would have let him down easy.
Follow me. I'll give you the tour.
What do you call this place?
I call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Repton.
Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine they're weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofrid. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
Son bir anda ne başladı? Pardon.
Don't play me for a fool, Abba. I know Burgred sent a Vergeldur. I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Oh.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
If this is one of them, my worries have vanished.
Eivor, Wolf-Kissed, you have come at just the right time. Uba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Ceolwulf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
It sounds like you'll be a king in name only. A puppet.
I am doing my part. I hope you have come to do yours. We're going to need all the help we can get for what comes next.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Ceolwulf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
Hiç okumadım. Başka bir şeye bakmam gerekiyordu yandan da.
Ceolwulf betrayed his present king.
Güvenebilir miyiz?
Maybe
Hadi
tomorrow
bakalım.
he betrays us too. Why trust him?
How can I answer that with any hope that you'd believe me? I only want what is best for the people of Mercia. And I want what's best for my son. In Burgred's Mercia, where Danes and Saxons murder one another daily, it's not possible.
This is a good plan, brother. I'm ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An
Yurtta zaten
alliance
bizim
between
karalar
my
hep aynı
clan
oluyor.
and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
Daha ters düşmedik. Hadi bakalım.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth.
Bakalım.
Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, And you'll be remembered for this for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
Kingmakers Sega.
A lively town. Quite a lot
Burayı
to see here.
aynen. Dur bekle. Göreve gitmeden önce şunu bir yapalım da. Bir şey yok ben atladım. Ses normal bir ses değildi ama o neydi öyle? Selamünaleyküm. Ne karlı bölgelere geldik. Buradan atladığımız zaman öldük ama. Onu ne yapacağız? Ben bugün Vikings'e başlıyorum tekrardan ya. Para bulduğun bir yerde alacaksın. Yapma kusma. O burada değil miydi? Neredeydi? Mavi şey. Ne gözüküyordu? Müzik çok iyi yalnız. O Ubba'nın kafaya atlamam yok mu peki buradan?
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the
Selamünaleyküm.
We'll flood the fields,
Selam
and
bitti.
Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this king. Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One does not
war.
need to fight to be a...
Move!
Uyvır.
Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I
Hadi
only...
bakalım.
I don't want to kill anyone. These men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Ha ha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father too.
Ege. Çocuk gitti abi, ben size söyleyeyim.
Mount up, Eivor. It's a long ride to Tamworth.
Hadi yürü.
You'll have to endure, my brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
And both eyes open.
You smell that, Jailbird? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son than the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Fears are with us, the common folk.
1500 metre çok
Bulgarian
uzak
still
değilim
has his
arkadaşlar
soldiers
ya.
all over Mercia. They're devoted to him, and they'll die
Ne
defending
yapacağız
him.
orada? Göstereyim.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands, a place called Thornburg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that.
Özümüze
The ones who
dönelim.
remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Aç yolu, aç.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by
Oy.
weapons both.
Dursun
He has
kendi.
pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory,
Dinlenme
or
molası.
any skald's song, Norway has one
Ama
king.
molası ne lan?
Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Jailbird. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
In truth,
Benceye gitsem
Jailbird,
yetişir miyim yaşamda?
it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of
bitirelim de
meat.
bir
It was
becekmem
not
lazım.
merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an Atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Scold. It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our
Güzel
words and
çizerek
yours
gidiyor
is
yolda ya.
quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
Etrafta bir sürü şey var ya. Olması gereken. Kontrolden çıkarttık şimdi.
This area.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous,
Kapalan çeneni.
unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord.
Senin var
These
ya.
pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Ivar. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's Warthane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your peace!
We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
Ha, I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Would you settle for a Norse? We're not as gentle, but we're much better poets.
Norse, Dane, dog. You're all the same to me. All godless.
Oho.
My king,
Bu nasıl
may
atar
I
lan?
suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
Kaza geldi bence bu adama.
Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight! Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Ivar and I will round up the men. Do you know your way around a battering ram?
Hey!
I've
Watch
seen them in
out, you
action.
mad
I
dog!
want you at the helm of ours. You're strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Ne oldu şimdi?
Looking for a worthy
Oy.
challenger.
Lan dur, yolu takip etmeyecek. Gel misin? İn üstüne çık.
Who are you?
Sen de mi kimsin mi?
I'm with the Ragnarssons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Burgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
I'm not yet ready.
Do what you must, but return quickly. Our men are ready to move.
Hazır olduğumda döneceğim sana da dur. Arada bir şeyler var mı? Yalnız bayağı da... O ne lan? Aha, o nasıl uyumak lan? Tüm şeyi sallıyor. Üretelim yemek için.
Lord, light my way.
Care to test your skill at Orlog?
Oynamayacağım seninle oyun.
I'm eager to see you fight, Eivor. Show us old wolves a thing or two.
Orada da biri uyuyor. Neyse. YouTube. Bu bölümün de burada sonuna geliyoruz. Bir sonraki bölümde kaleyi ele geçireceğiz abi. Umarım bölümü beğenmişsinizdir. Beğendiyseniz yorum yapmayı, abone olmayı ve like atmayı unutmayın videoya. Yeni bir bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın. Kendinize iyi bakın.